victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only...
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. weighing in at 78.9 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And the man he'll be facing, Enzo the Big Mac Maccarinelli.
A massive difference in height here, and this could be very telling in this fight. Depends on how much smarts they've got.
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Enzo the Big Mac Maccarinelli, an Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom.
The height, how is that gonna... He's gonna need a step ladder to hit this fighter.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Maccarinelli.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
You've got the fresh air, you've got the breeze, but you've got the fans baying for your blood, wanting to see you win or lose.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. So close with that uppercut. He just misses with that jab. Good left hook. Hold it right there. Maccarinelli.
Put your hands up. Don't take another shot.
And it appears the onslaught. Did you see that? Maccarinelli might go down here. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? Step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Enzo wilts down to the canvas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Macronelli in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Time. Set him up. Oh, what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on. Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Look, win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around. Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay focused.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. The jab's working.
You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You're getting your
Let him back into it. Don't worry about that round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not many people can say they've knocked out Roy Jones Jr., but Macronelli has already done it once. That was back in Moscow in 2015.
Enzo Macronelli. I know this man. We should have fought. We were close. Almost happened. And Roy Jones Jr. This man, in his day, was the best. He was the Don. He was the GOAT. He was the man. But now timing is everything. Macronelli, a heart of a lion. He can punch. He's got leverage. He's tall. He's rangy. How's he make the weight? It's ridiculous. Roy Jones Jr. Will he be able to just pull back, turn back time for just this fight? They fought before. Macronelli had his number, knew exactly what to do. Can this fight go a little longer? We don't know. But Jones, he's a warrior.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. Caution being thrown to the... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like... The bell rings and we start the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. A perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Take the round up.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, do you want to win this fight?
Back at it in round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Don't be looking there for what
What are you doing? You switched up completely. Get your mind back on the...
tired. He's not getting back up. You're doing good, kid. You're doing...
Come on, you can. You've done all your work all the way through.
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This is a high-octane battle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
Let's start the six. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Macaronelli got caught. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Not good news from Macaronelli. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go, it's round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Which fighter will say no mas? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. straight right just misses. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that belt. And there's the belt for round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. These two were made for each other. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Someone tell these, hold it right there. Macronelli might go down here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.